Hey guys, Coolshades here, and I've got one question for y'all. You guys enjoying the games? I've personally really been enjoying the reveals this far, and I think we're in for a pretty good 2025, 26, and 27, kind of game-wise. So, we've really got some heavy hitters that have been revealed and shown off, kind of like Black Ops 7, Battlefield 6, Silksong, Borderlands 4, Pokemon Legends ZA, and more. And I really think that we've been shown some bangers so far, so let's get into it. Because what I think are the absolute best games of Gamescom so far is August 21st, so almost halfway through. Actually, we got a reveal by the time I was writing the script for this, so September 4th, Silksong, hell yeah. So I'm just gonna read the Silksong part real quick. So yeah, Silksong, man, wow, it's always funny kind of hearing about the Hollow Knight community spurging out over any little sliver of a hint of the release date. And I really only think this game's fan base can be beat out by the Arkham and especially the GTA Looney Tunes community as well. It's still coming, and we're expected to get an update with probably a release date in the next day or so. And we know this because of a tweet from the sweatshop known as Team Cherry. So moving on to Black Ops 7. Black Ops 7 has been nothing if not controversial so far, and for good reason. It really looks like a futuristic reskin of Black Ops 6, and we are worried. For a while, the COD community has felt like we've basically been served the same slot for a while now, with some brief changes in the menu like Modern for 2019, and to be fair, that game is amazing, but we've fallen into routine, again, so I've personally always been more of a campaign and zombies kind of guy for COD, and I thought things were looking up for BO6, and at launch they were, but again, it's more of the same mediocre meh we've been getting used to for the past couple of years. And I didn't even beat the campaign in zombies. I passed the first 2 maps this year, and coming from a guy like me, that's cause for concern, because I really do like campaign and zombies. And so while I do remain cautiously optimistic, I cannot stress enough the cautious part, when even YouTubers like Mr. Raffle Waffles, guys who generally enjoy the Call of Duties, aren't really the most excited for it, this year ahead. Battlefield 6, on the other hand, though, can only go up from here, with hype levels that seem to be rivaling Battlefield 1, like what? And with a similar distaste for the year's Call of Duty from the community, just look anywhere on the internet that even vaguely mentions COD, and you'll see it's getting bodied out here. It's brutal, man. So yeah, Battlefield has got clear skies, an even clearer road, and the easiest ride of its life ahead of it. DICE and Battlefield Studios really deserve all the praise and standing ovations the game is getting, because it really is cinema. I don't think I've ever enjoyed a shooter so much apart from the Halo series and Black Ops 2 and 3, so your boy's very excited, and I know we all are too. Just remember, no pre-orders. Borderlands 4. Oh, Randy. You are certainly a character, and I have respect for Gearbox and the way you guys put out games, but we don't need any more comments like real fans will find a way. Like, what was that about? Apart from all that, though, the game looks pretty good. I really do enjoy the cel-shaded art style and looter-shooter genre, and the Vault Hunters seem fun to play. I just wish they made the female hunters hotter right now, and they ain't looking too good, but hey, I'll still check out the game regardless. With the decline of Destiny 2, the gaming community is gonna need something to fill into this niche, and I think Borderlands 4 will fill that niche up until more people find out about the first Ascendant, which actually has hot characters. And please just make more hot characters like Maya, Lilith, Moxie. It's not hard. Jesus Christ. So, Ninja Gaiden 4 looks absolutely incredible, and I love the remake of 2, so this is an instant buy for me. I just hope that we have some more hot chicks like Rachel, Momiji, and Sonya, so we'll at least have to see about that, but as long as I get the Slice Nice's review, I'm happy. And Platinum's developing it, so it looked like it'll have that special flair they're known for. Again, hey, common graphics looks great for Ninja Gaiden 4. So Black Myth Song Kui had a nice CGI trailer, so not a whole lot to say in terms of gameplay, but I've got faith in game science, especially since the most quality game is coming out of Asia these days. Chronos the New Dawn is a new sci-fi horror type shooter, definitely inspired by Dead Space, and I'm all the more happy for it. I don't think it will, but I'm really hoping this game doesn't suffer the same fate as the Callisto Protocol, since I would like at least one sci-fi horror shooter game besides Resident Evil, even though I don't really consider that series sci-fi, more so like modern kind of horror, so we'll leave it at that. Daemon X Machina, Titanic Scion is sci-fi, which I obviously like, and I do love me some Armored Core, so this will definitely be a must-buy for me. Just hoping it's better than the first Daemon X Machina, since I heard that one's kind of mid, so. Oh, Lego Batman, wow. Yeah, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is the Lego Batman game I've always wanted. When I was younger and playing the older games, I always wished they had the same type of gameplay like the Arkham games, and now we get a game that has that and some cool iconic moments from the movies, so my inner child is definitely glowing about this one. I've always known of the Resident Evil series, but I only really deep dived into it after playing the remake of 2, and now I'm just so completely hooked. Grace seems like a compelling character that will really allow us to feel scared in scary games, since it's hard to feel afraid as a boulder puncher, immortal mold man, or wisecracking backflipping spy that plays bingo, even though those are all B characters. Ghost of Yotei kinda unfortunately suffers from ugly characteritis, and that seems kinda weird since we've recently discovered the cure to that disease with games like Stellar Blade and Wu-Chang, Fallen Feathers, but I still really enjoyed the first Ghost of Tsushima, so I'll keep my eyes on this one, kinda wait for reviews, just, again, make hot characters, it's not really that hard. Onimusha Way of the Sword has that Asian hack and slash that I love, and Capcom rarely misses, so you'll be seeing me. But I just hope this game isn't censored like the remaster of Onimusha 2. Europa Universalis 5 looks like a great strategy game that will be a good first step into the genre for me. Well, maybe not if you count Halo Wars XCOM, but I really like the medieval fantasy feel of this game. It reminds me of Hearts of Iron 4. Lord of the Fallen 2 looks like a great sequel to that first, and with the CEO that genuinely cares for gamers and the games industry as a whole, I've got high hopes. Silent Hill F is embracing its roots and culture as a Japanese horror game, which seems to be more focused than Resident Evil in recent years. The story follows a young Japanese schoolgirl who finds herself in a haunted village, so I can only imagine the hell she's gonna have to go through in order to survive. Hey, at least you're gonna get a great game out of it. So yeah, Harrison Ford is an absolute icon of an actor with great roles under his belt like Han Solo, Rick Decker, and of course the one and only Indiana Jones. And so always happy to go on more adventures with Indy, so this is definitely a nice treat that's most welcome. The Outer Worlds is a series about wacky Fallout Bethesda like wacky sci-fi shenanigans, and I am definitely interested, although I hope we have hotter and better romance options, and we need that price to come down to at least $50. Game Pass will definitely be a lifesaver and lifeline for this game. Warhammer 40k is a series I've recently found myself falling in love with, and I ain't leaving the fandom anytime soon. This seems like it's in the vein of Halo Wars, so I will definitely pick this up. So Warhammer, the genre game it is anyway. So yeah, Warhammer Dawn of War 4 looking pretty good. Check it out. Halazos is another sci-fi shooter, and y'all know I love these, so again, we'll be picking this up. World of Warcraft Midnight looks good, and as a person who has always wanted to play WoW, I think I'll be jumping in for this one. Den of Wolves looks like a mix between Cyberpunk and Payday, with the disaster Payday 3 and even Cyberpunk at launch. You know, I will cautiously but excitedly wait for this game. Ancient Memories looks like a great fantasy JRPG with a cute Japanese babe as the main character, so I'm tapping in. Phantom Blade Zero seems to be in the same vein as Wu Chang, so I really am liking that game, so this bodes well for a chance of getting bought by me. It's almost also similar to Onimusha Way of the Sword, so I'll pick it up. Ragamanda is a sci-fi space shooter where you escort an adorable little robot girl you named Diana, so I think you'll have fun and enjoy the cute bodyguard dynamic. Zero Parade seems like a great RPG akin to Disco Elysium, and Sekiro Anime, I'm really happy with that. Let's go. And yeah, so far that's everything I think looks great and worthwhile. I didn't have a lot to say about every game, so some descriptions I gave are shorter than others, and my first time making a longer video like this, so just kind of bear with me. But yeah, I'm going to try to upload daily, and like, share, and subscribe. I'm Coolshades, and follow me on all platforms. Signing out.